Hey guys, okay, so we're still in the works of figuring this out ourselves, but this is what we have of it for the most part. Okay, um, first thing is what you want to do is you want to go to either Curse or WoW Matrix and download WebDKP. Um, Once you do that and you log back onto the game, you're going to have an icon button here on your mini map. It doesn't say anything when you scroll over it. It looks just like a gold coin. When you click on it, you'll see this here. You'll see at the top DKP table, bidding, timed rewards, options, and help. Starting with the DKP table, when you bring up this add-on, it's going to bring you up something like this and show you this here. So, let's see. Okay. Now what you'll have is you have all your classes, which you want to have them all checked marked. There's no reason not to. You have at that as filters. You have award DKP tab at the bottom. It'll tell you reason. For example, say you take down a boss and you award 3 points for a boss. You type in reason boss or boss encounter. And points, you would either use positive, which you would not put the negative sign, or you'd use negative for negative how many points someone gets something. So for example, you take down a boss, you get 3 points, you would just type in 3, and for the reason boss encounters, award DKP. By doing so, when you invite people to your party on the left hand side, you'll see everybody's picture or everybody's name, and you want to click on it, and you have to click them individually, or there's like shift something or another, which highlights them all. Anywho, once you do that and you reward your party their points, make sure you unclick their names, otherwise you're going to screw up the whole point system process by, for example, say an epic dropped and it's worth 3 points. So you type in, or you click on the mob, the boss, and you'd shift click the item, which would put the item of what you're bidding on in your item name. And then the item cost, say the epics are worth 3 points, you would type in negative, the minus sign, 3, and then award item. By doing so, would put them into the negative, and say you do that, and then you go back over to the award DKP. I had screwed it up tonight and had to fix everything around. It's really complicated. You have to toy with it. Okay, so this is the first part of the video. Now you can also go to bidding, which at that point you'd want to shift click the boss. I do apologize. You'd want to do the starting bid as -3, and you can give a time, say 90 seconds or a minute. And then you click start bidding. It'll announce it in party, and then at that point, now when everybody bids, they have to use an exclamation point, I believe, bid, and then the amount of points that they want to spend. In this case, an epic would cost 3 points. They'd have to put an exclamation point, bid, space, I believe, and then put 3. I haven't quite figured out how to have a set points, so that way they don't have to do that. They just, it pops up and shows you what you have to bid or higher. So you'd want to tell your raid until you figure that out, or until I figure it out and put it up on a video, to make sure that they roll for the cost of the item. Start bidding. Whoever wins, you'd award the item to so-and-so. And then that would automatically deduct how many points they would have from them, which you can view by going to the DKP table. Now I know that's a lot said, and it's like, what? I don't get this at all. It is a pain in the butt, but with time, a little bit of practice, it's not really too complicated. The website gives you step by step for the most part of how to. Now after your party's done for the night and you're done raiding, one thing you'd want to make sure you do is on the bottom of the DKP table, you have a tab here. It says save log file. Make sure you save it. After you save it, go ahead and exit, and then there's a whole step-by-step process, which I'm not sure if my Wii games will record me doing this or not, so bear with me if it's going to be pictures or whatever. Okay, now comes the fun yet tricky part to this add-on. What you have to do is you have to go to webdkp.com and register. The best thing about this is that officers slash skill leaders, you guys can make up your own username and password, keep it to yourself, and be able to add and take away your members' DKP. So that way no one's slipping on the side and throwing in a few points here and there. Um, After you sign up to WebDKP, officers, you could share the guild leaders. Also, you could through the website. You can also set it up for officers as well. In our case, our officers have the same password and username as the guild leaders. Once you log in, then there's a step-by-step process you have to go through. Starting with, okay, once you're logged in, you'll see a couple tabs there. Click on the admin tab. Or if you're already signed in, just click on the DKP thing there. Once you're clicked into the admin tab, what you want to do is click on your tasks and upload your files. And last but not least, the hardest part into doing this, because if you have Vista or Windows, it's going to be different for everybody. With me, I had to go and search through my start menu and do all that jazz, but do what I just posted there, which will be underneath the browse there. Type that in. Of course, you want to change the username and put in your username for the game if you want to upload to the website, that is. Browse, find it, and that should allow you to upload it to the website. Now, if this doesn't work, I'll try to make a video as best as I can later on with it, in the works, to hopefully maybe make it a little bit easier. But and again, I just got this tonight, so I'm doing the best I can here. But upload that, which again will be posted underneath that website, giving you a tip of what to do. Once you upload that, it should automatically save it and adjust it for the website. If it doesn't, the best thing I can say is go to your start menu, search, paste that information into your search. Make sure that you're searching in the C drive, and try it that way. And once you bring it up, you'll go to your file. It'll show you your WebDKP LUA file. That's what you want to download or upload, I should say. It's pretty complicated. It's pretty confusing. I'm gonna do my best to. My wife actually showed me how to do it, so I'm gonna do my best to show the officers how to do it. And again, if you have any questions, post comments, and I'll do the best I can to explain how it works. It's great to use for your guilds only because it's good to reward those that raid first over people that decide to raid now and again. Nothing wrong with people now and again, but it's always good to have that solid core group first, so that way the ones that are every now and again will have a little bit easier of a time along with everybody else, and everybody initially can still have fun. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps a little bit. If not, again, if you know me in game, whisper me. If you don't know me in game, post comments, and I will do the best I can. Thanks, guys.